I'm going to show you more than 10 websites where you can get 100% free commercial use fonts that you can use for any project, client work, or your own personal work. And let's be real, being a designer, I'd rather spend my money on upgrading my equipment, like my computer. So this should save you some money being a young designer. Number one, we've got Colortivo.it. They've got amazing styles here, very unique. They've got sans, playful, serif, geometric, a bit of elegant type. A bit more feminine with some of these nice serif fonts, as you can see, like Sprat and Halibut. They're really cool. These are open source fonts, so you can click on any of them. For example, we click on this one. It'll take you to a nice spread of the layout of the font. You can see it in use, examples, which is really cool. And I love that. And on the side, you can see the download button. Just click on that and it will get you a zip folder with that font. Next, we've got Uncut.wtf. Now they have a whole bunch of fonts. You can switch from grid to list, and I can click on, for example, sans serif, and you can see I can scroll through. They've got so many fonts here. It's beautiful. For example, we want to go like maybe display fonts. We've got some here as well, some funky ones, and you can easily just download. Maybe you like this one, Utara. I can click download on the right, and it's going to take me to a page, as you can see. And then on the right side, you can see where the button is. You can also donate as well or share it. Next, we've got usemodify.com. Now, this one has a whole beautiful selection of, classy, professional, and different styles here. So if I want to scroll through, you can see all the styles. They do show the different weights right in front of you. And you can see there's 27 pages. That's plenty of different fonts. And you can change the mode if you want to go dark mode or light mode on the top corner. You can also filter the list and you can search for them as well, and you can also change the layout as well. So just these little buttons at the top. You can also change the size. You just drag the little typeface bar at the top. Maybe we're like this one. I can click on it, take you to a download link on the left hand side, so I can click that. It'll make an external link and it takes you to the website where that font is. And as you can see, and then you can see there's a download button right here. I'll download the zip folder, and you can see there you go. Make sure your ad blocks off because it might block it. Certain websites, just obviously be careful when you're on the internet downloading free stuff. Next, we've got Fontaine.org, another beautiful font list here. Big variety of fonts. You've got looks like around like 50 fonts, 40 fonts here. Fire Sans, Victor Pixel font. Got like a German style font there. Got bold sans serif, which is really cool. Got some scripts. So a lot of cool fonts here. Just click on the title there and it will take me to the page, and then you can see you can download the OTF or the web font, or just click let's go OTF, and it will download that zip folder, and you can see the font is right there. Double click it and there you have it. Beautiful, easy to download. Next, we've got Velveteen.fr. Now this website is pretty funky, and the fonts here are not the usual typical fonts, sans serif fonts. They've got they're more display, they're more funky, more cartoony. As you can see, like look at this one. You got like an old style, medieval style going on there. This one's pretty cool. I've got like a pixel jagged edges one. There's a lot of funky ones here, so you might find something you like. Maybe you want this ant one. That's pretty cool. And you can see, we scroll down and you can see the big download button right here. I can click download and it should take you to the download button. You can also donate to the website as well. And then you have the font right there. Next, one of my personal favorites is Fontshare. They have around 100 solid fonts. These fonts are just great. Like, they're professional, they're clean, the quality is solid, the way they've built the letters out, and the families, they have font families, a lot of them. I use these a lot for personal projects and client projects. Nice scripts, nice sans serifs, bold fonts. They've got a few slabs in there. They've got like a few brush style ones as well. And it's really easy. You just go the right corner. You see it says view family. I'm going to click on that. On the top right, you see download family with the little download arrow. Open source commercial fonts. You can just download it 100% free. And you can see the TTF, OTF, and the web file. As you can see here, beautiful font. Next, we got typetype.org. Now, what you want to do, you want to make sure that you go to fonts and then you click on free fonts. So you're on the right menu. They've got a whole bunch of fonts here. Very professional looking as well. All you got to do is double check that it's not a trial font. Some trial fonts, as you can see, it will just be like for personal use. But if it says free font, then it's 100% you can use it for commercial use. So if I want, say, this one, I'm gonna click download, and you just got to sign up with your email, and you'll be able to, they'll send it through your email. So they're just trying to get you to sign up, which is fine. Next, we've got the leagueofmovabletype.com. This one has been around for a while. It's open source font foundry, been around since 2009, and you can see they've got a whole bunch of nice fonts here. League Gothic is a classic one. People love that. That one was used, good for carousels. What do you got? Linden Hill, Ostrich Sands. I've used that before. Railway is popular as well for web design. This one is a nice one. We've got a new one here, the new black. Let's click on this, and you go on the bottom right. You see the big download button, the big black one. Click on that. Should just download straight into your downloads folder. You get the OTF, TTF, and the web formats. And boom, there we have it. Next, we've got Open-Foundry. So here is the homepage. If you click on Explore Fonts, they've got some nice sans serif fonts here and a few serif ones as well. We'll just scroll through. Let's go with the Ostrich Sans. So let's click on, you want to click on the title at the top left, and then it will open up like slideshow image on the bottom as you scroll down, and then it will show you the weights there. And then on the bottom, you can see there's a download button. So you just got to make sure you click it, and then you can download it, and it will download as an OTF file, which is super cool. Fonts.google.com. Google Fonts has been around for a while. You know, you can customize everything. You can search using the filters on the side. Maybe you want a slab serif. You can search fonts. You can sort by most popular. They're not as unique, some of these fonts, but you know, if you want something that's a safe option, then I do recommend Google Fonts. If you want to click on it, you just go to the top right, click Get Font, and then you can just click the download button, and that will download straight into your download folder. Next, we've got Brandon Nicholson Studio is great. He actually releases, whenever he comes out with a new font, he releases it for free for about a week or two, and then he makes it paid. So typically what I do, you go to the shop section, and obviously he's got some great bundles here, great value. You get a whole stack of fonts. But what you can actually do is you can scroll all the way down to the bottom. This guy's got so many fonts, and you'll usually see, not at the very bottom, but like here, it'll say $0, and then you add to the cart and buy it. Right now, I don't think he has any new fonts, so there's nothing for free. But I have probably around 5 to 7 of these fonts that I've downloaded in the past, and they work great. Like, they're really well thought out, designed, creative, and I like them. So that's a solid one. Next, we've got Fontesk. What you want to do is click on the free for commercial use button right here, as you can see, and then click search, and it should show you all the fonts that are free for commercial use. These links will most likely take you to an external website. So I'll click on, for example, Ortland, this one, and you can see on the right side it says download. So you can look at the images. Obviously, they didn't make the fonts. It's, you know, external creators. You can see it says designed by LimiType, and you can click on that and it'll take you to their website. Let's see, we click on the website, and it will take you to see a Behance link or a website. But they've done the hard work for you, and you can actually click download. You can download it right there. So they've already uploaded it to the web, to Fontesk, and you can just download it. So this is another great website if you're looking for some free fonts. Probably on the lower quality, because it is just a curated site. You might not find, you'd have to search a while to find good stuff, but you know, this is something if you're stuck trying to find fonts. Next, we've got the classic Adobe fonts. If you've got Adobe subscription, then you can use this. It's pretty straightforward. You know, you can browse, click browse all fonts. You can look at trending. You can look at, you can filter through different fonts. So for example, if you want something more like funky sans serif, you can even filter by weight, and you can find some fun stuff here. So for example, this one looks cool, Manofa. And all I gotta do is click add to family up the top right, and it will literally add that into my subscription. And so when I'm in Adobe, you know, Premiere or Illustrator or InDesign, it will just have that font there, and I can just use it. And then next, we've got Font Squirrel. I used to use this when I was in college studying design. It's a great site. It's all commercial free use, and yeah, a whole bunch of fonts here. For example, you've got Muso Sans. You can literally just click download. You just want to look at the fonts and look, it says offsite or download OTF. If you click, for example, download OTF, it should download right away. So some of them, it will take you offsite to, you know, for example, this one, a Grotesque. If I click on that, it'll take me to another website. So it's taking me to FontSpring, and I can go through, and you can see here, this one is $0. So the regular version, but all the other weights will cost. So if I click buy font, you can see there's the free version here. I can add to the cart, and I can go ahead and download that font, which is cool. So just keep that in mind when you're on Font Squirrel. If you're bored of Inter, because a lot of designers have been using Inter for everything, then you got Guy Sans. It's on the Vercel.com website. I've been using this. They've got Guy Mono and Guy Sans. Really beautiful, clean font, futuristic. Got some nice curves, as you can see. It's a beautiful website as well. But the font is, it's just a great all-rounder font. You can use it for basically anything. On the bottom right, you can see a big download button. You can click on that, and you can see the open source files. But you just go click on the zip folder here, and it will download that. So see in the assets section at the bottom, and there you have it. So these are literally my top favorite sites that I use for client projects, my personal projects. Like, you don't have to go to anywhere else, because literally there's so many fonts here that you can use for multiple projects, and I just reuse my favorite ones. Like, there's so many here. If you do want to learn some tips about typography, using it in branding and identity design, then I actually do have a course on Skillshare that you can check out. I'll put a link in the description below, but you'll learn all my tips on how to use fonts, how to pair fonts together, how to customize fonts as well. So if you're into that, it's a 1 to 2 hour course that you can check out. If you want to learn more about typography, you can actually check out this video here where I customize some logo designs using type.